Hi, this is Ben Rosner, Senior Instructional Technologist at the Faculty Center. In this video walkthrough, I'd like to show you how to add narration to your PowerPoint presentations. To start, let's open an already existing PowerPoint presentation that we'd like to add our voice to. Great. So now that we have our PowerPoint presentation opened, what I'd like to do to start is to find the first slide that I'm going to begin recording my narration on. So this, slide number 9, will be the first slide that I am going to include my narration on. Now to begin recording our audio narration, first we're going to have to go to the top of PowerPoint and select the Insert tab to open that up. Great. Now that we're here, we're going to go over to the right-hand side, and under the word Audio, we're going to click that little drop-down arrow. Alright, now from the drop down that appears, we're going to scroll down and pick the last option, which is Record Audio. What opens is the sound recording dialog, and it is from this interface that we are going to record, to preview, to save, or to re-record all of our audio narrations. Now what I'd like to do, and what I suggest you do to stay organized, is to give it a nice, concise name, just so you know what's recorded so that later we can come back. And once we've done that, I'll give you a second. Once we've done that, we're going to press the record button to begin recording our narration. The record button is the red circle down below. Great. So now we've recorded our audio for the slide. When we're ready to stop recording, we're going to press the stop button, which is the one in the middle. And we're going to move on from here. Now, while I'd call this an optional step, I think it's important, but we're going to review our recording by pressing the play button, and we're going to give a quick listen to what we recorded to make sure it's just what we want. If after listening to our audio, we decide that there's something that we want to append to the end of that message, what we can do is go right ahead and press that red record button again. And just like before, when we're done recording, we're going to go ahead and press that stop button. That's the button in the middle. I'm not going to show you that here just to save time, but it's similar to what we did before. When we're happy with our audio narration for the slide, what we can go ahead and do is press that OK button. When we press that OK button, it's going to save all of our narration straight into PowerPoint, so it's there and accessible for our students. So now that we've pressed that OK button, we see that audio icon displayed on our slide. That means that there's audio embedded into it. And what I'd say the next step is to take that icon, and instead of leaving it in the middle of the PowerPoint slide where it's a bit in the way, what I'm going to suggest doing is to drag it down somewhere out of the way. So now that we've learned how to record our audio narration into our slides, the next step is to find the next slide that's going to include our narration, to go to it, and to continue following these steps for each slide. Fantastic. So just for demonstration purposes, here I am on my next slide that I've already recorded narration for, and unfortunately I've listened to it and I'm unhappy with it. So what do I do to get rid of it? Is I'm going to press the cancel button, and that's just going to get rid of the audio so that I can begin recording again. Okay, so this is what you do if you're unhappy with what you've recorded. Alright, fantastic. So I've gone through and added audio narration to all of the slides that I want to. And what I want to show you now is the interface that your students will use to listen to the audio narration that you've recorded for them. Here's the play and pause button. Here's the volume slider. And that's really all they'll need to know in order to listen to your narration. It's fairly straightforward. Now the final step, once we've recorded all of our narration, is of course to save our file. So we're going to go to File in the top left corner, and once we're in the File menu, we can go ahead and click on Save. So now our file is saved. And that's really the conclusion to recording audio narration in your PowerPoint presentations. The next steps, perhaps to get this PowerPoint to your students, would be to upload it onto Moodle. So this again has been Ben Rosner from the Faculty Center of Professional Excellence. For help with anything that you've seen in this video, please feel free to reach out to the Faculty Support Lab, or at 516-877-4220, or by email at fcpe@adelphi.edu. And of course, if you need anything, you can reach out to me. My direct number is 516-877-4340. Thanks so much.